First,
Hi, Shigel.
hi Eddie, how
Are
are you
you?
doing? And hi,
Now, I was I don't know, cuidar my son.
Take care.
Hello,
take care.
Ah,
hello.
hi.
Take care tem outro jeito também.
Take
Care.
care.
And
How did you like the surprise yesterday?
Oh my God.
Very,
Oh,
very
yeah,
surprised.
I
yeah.
asked him, I said, hey, what do you think about teaching today? Because we have been talking about this for a while already, right? I told you guys, I told you that one day I was going to invite my husband to come and teach you guys. And then I told him, I was like, how about today?
Oh my God.
Because
Exactly.
today is the election here in the United States. So it's really different from Brazil. Oh, by the way, Sabrina, your hair looks gorgeous. I love it, your hair.
não, tá dentro da.
Nossa, se cortar curtinho, aquele maiorzinho aqui na frente também vai ficar lindão, hein? Só uma dica.
O ano
Ok.
passado eu cortei.
Que da hora, cabelo liso cresce rápido. Quem me dera.
Ah,
Okay, so the election. So today is the election here in the United States, and it's really, really different from Brazil. It's really completely different. And then I asked my husband, I was like, how about you tell them how's the election in the United States? And then he's like, it's a great idea. Why I thought it was a good idea? Because even though it's hard, it's a hard subject. It's
Yes,
a
I
something that you talk to people on the daily basis. Então é algo que você fala com as pessoas no dia a dia. People will talk to you about the election, no matter your English level. They will talk to you. So it's nice for you to learn a few words. Also, doesn't matter the subject, então não importa o assunto, doesn't matter the subject. It's nice for you guys to test your English. Like, let me try, let me explain, talk to an American. Just to see how's your English going. And to nega, the dictation was easier with my husband than with me. To Sabrina, it was harder with my husband than with me. Speaking to Shigeo was a little easier. To Ari was a little harder. So it's different for each person, different accents. It's different. You will hear one person speaking a Brazilian English, Brazilian because of Brazilian accent English. You think, oh, I can understand English. And then you speak with a British. It's like, oh, I can't understand English. So it's nice to speak to talk to people with different accents. To some people will be easier, to others will be harder. And it's always nice to have some new challenges. Do you know the word challenge? Challenge, desafio, challenge. Okay, it's always good to have new challenges. Okay? I hope you guys liked the surprise yesterday.
Weird.
I will ask him.
I wasn't with.
I will ask him to come one day to teach the class, but that probably on stage 4, not now. Okay?
Oh, okay.
How was your weekend?
So far, so good.
Your weekend was Saturday and Sunday.
Oh,
Not so good.
not so good. It's true.
Did you work?
No.
No work. Nice life. Good life. Sabrina, how was your weekend?
And it's good.
It was?
It was.
Weekend, Saturday and Sunday.
É, it's good. Eu não sei falar, mas a gente foi lá na fogueirinha lá do Tic-Teco, comer s'mores. Eu amei.
S'mores is life. S'mores. Do you guys know what is s'mores? S'mores?
I like.
1 second.
Marshmallow, chocolate, and biscuit. Biscuit cookie. I don't know.
It's this cookie.
Creme cracker,
This cookie.
chocolate.
It's not graham cracker. It's a honey cookies. Honey.
Brazilian, modo
The Brazilian style. It's graham cracker. Graham cracker. So it's these cookies, marshmallow, and chocolate and cookie. It's life. Tastes like heaven. That was an awesome weekend.
Deu água.
Little warm, little mar.
Água na boca.
Putz, como que fala água na boca?
Water
Tem
in my mouth.
tem uma expressão.
Water in mouth.
I'm drawing, babando. Oh
I
man,
draw.
drawing.
Drawing. I'm drawing.
Acho que é drawing.
You're
Eu estou babando. Oh man, I'm drawing. Tanto que o emoji, o cara tá babando. Que é I'm drawing. Mas deixa eu só confirmar. Mas é I'm drawing, as far as I know.
Não é water
Just a
in
question. Como que fala em inglês, por exemplo, a frase deu água na boca? É alguma coisa tipo I'm drawing? Como que fala? Como seria essa expressão? Estou com água na boca. Ou deu água na boca? Eu acho que é drawing.
Pode perguntar?
Que pode perguntar, minha filha? Eu acabei de te fazer a pergunta. Como que fala a expressão em inglês, estou com água na boca?
Entendi. Em inglês, a expressão estou com água na boca pode ser traduzida como my mouth is watering. Isso
Watering.
é usado para dizer que algo parece muito gostoso.
My mouth is watering. Watering.
My mouth.
Watering.
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 Eu mando lá no grupo.
Watering.
Watering. Nice. That's delicious. I love s'mores. I ate s'mores Saturday. I was with Desire.
It's a little warm.
Yes, you
It's a
put on
little
the
warm.
stick
The stove.
and you put on the fire the marshmallow and you let it melt. And then you put on the thing. It's delicious. When you come to visit me, I'll make you some s'mores, okay?
Okay.
You all, when you come to visit me. Okay. Minha água está aguando. My mouth is watering. Nega, how was your weekend?
It's good.
How was it? Was
Was good.
it was good? Did you work?
I'm tired. Yes.
Like a slave, como uma escrava.
Yeah. Today. Tomorrow. No, John.
Tomorrow is my day off.
Tomorrow is my day off.
Day off.
Day off.
Tomorrow is my day off. Nice, nice. Ari, how was your weekend?
My weekend was very fun because I went to watch stand-up comedy
So awesome. Who did you watch?
in the GC Embraer,
Uh-huh.
AC Embraer, de Rafael Gunning,
Who is that?
but Rafael Gunning, but the stand-up comedy is the little hard. É, é bem de bobeira, assim, bem.
Ah, okay. No, no problem.
Stand-up
It's-
bem assim, zoeira. Eu não.
It's Rafael.
Gunning. M, J,
J-A-N.
A,
Oh, you can type in here.
A,
You can type in here. It's Rafael. I have many Rafaels, but Rafael or Rafael. There's so many ways. Rafael what?
Rafael.
I can search
GH.
later. Yes, I love stand-up. I like.
I love it.
Oh, Gunning. Here it is. Yep.
Gunning.
I like him. He's the one that talks about his wife.
Yeah.
He talks about his wife or ex-wife.
Yes.
He's so funny. He's good.
The first, yes. The first, ele, Cal, the woman,
The woman,
woman solteira,
the single woman.
single woman, after only single men, e
He tried to
another
match.
yes,
Oh, that's cool.
the couple too.
That's
as
so
well.
cool. He is really funny. I really like him.
I love it. It's very fun.
I watch a lot of stand-up comedies. I like a
But
guy.
I loved the Afonso Padilha.
Oh,
But
Padilha. I
I
used to watch a lot of Padilha. I stopped, but I used to.
love him.
He's the best.
I love him.
Padilha, he's funny.
Oh.
He talked about piolho. I forgot the word piolho. That's how he started, and then he used to have like
He's
a
the
big
best.
nose.
Ah,
He's funny. He talks about being poor and single and addiction to coffee. Padilha is funny. But
Yes.
he started speaking too much about sex, and then I stopped. I was like, it's too much.
yes.
And then I stopped. It's okay.
It's hard.
Each person
I-
have their own.
É,
Each person have their
como-
own
é,
segmento. Não consigo encontrar essa palavra em inglês, mas cada pessoa tem o seu. Each person have their own segmento. Antes, before Whindersson Nunes used to talk about being poor. He's not poor anymore. So now he talks.
yeah, no.
And it's his thing. Okay, so let's start. So our last class was, it was the dictation. So you did the dictation. Geography was the last page 155. 155. So this is 145. Okay, this is the review. What time do you arrive here for your lesson? What time do you arrive here for your lesson, Shigeo?
I arrive here at 6 p.m. for my lesson.
Are you the first to arrive in the classroom? Are you the first to arrive in the classroom? Ari,
1 minute. I
no problem. Sabrina,
No, I'm not the first to arrive in the classroom.
what time do you leave here after the lesson? What time do you leave here after the lesson? Nega,
Cadê?
I leave
I
here.
I live in here.
I
at
live
I live here at
at, not at, at
at
you leave, you go home. You leave.
6 minutes
No,
before.
after. What time do you leave here? You leave, you go home. The end of the class.
Então, 6 minutes.
6 minutes? 6 minutes is before the lesson. It's for this question. What time do you leave home to come here? You leave home 6 minutes, but that's not the question. The question is, what time do you leave here after the lesson? So you are here right now. Right now you are here. Right now is 6:16 in Brazil. 6:16. This class will finish at 6:50. 6:50. Okay. What time do you leave here? Okay, it's the end of the class. What time do you leave here after the lesson?
I live here at 9 after the lesson.
9 what?
What, 9 minutes? 9.
9 minutes before. What are you trying to say? O que você está tentando falar?
Que eu levo 6 minutos
Pra?
minha casa. Para minha casa.
Mas você está perguntando não que horas que você vai chegar na sua casa, but what time you leave here. Momento que você move seu pezinho para sair, para leave here.
Para chegar aqui.
Não, o oposto.
O oposto, daqui para lá.
What time you leave here. You are here right now, you are here. You are going to leave. For example, okay? Service, service é a palavra usada para culto em inglês. Service, okay? So, at the church, the service is from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay? The service end at 9 p.m. That's the end of the service. But you talk with your friends, you talk with your friends. Then you leave the church at 9:30 because you're talking to your friends for 30 minutes at the church after the service, okay? You're talking, blah, 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 blah. So even though the service finished at 9, you stayed at the church for 30 minutes talking to your friends. So what time do you leave the church after the service, ok? Eu tô mudando a pergunta. What time do you leave the service? Service é o culto, né? The church. The church after the service, né? Depois do culto, after the service. Então, service acabou às 9. Mas você ficou lá por mais 30 minutes. Então, you leave. Então aqui seria I leave the church at 9. Não, eu tô te dando um exemplo para você entender como seria essa pergunta se você estivesse na church, na igreja. So, I leave the church at 9:30 p.m. after the service. Ok? Aqui nós temos a lesson. A lesson, ela end at 6:50. You can leave at 6:50. You can. 6:50. Or you'll be talking and then you leave at 7:30. Okay? So the question is, what time do you leave? You leave here. Você tá here. Você leave from here, okay? You leave here after the lesson. What time?
I live here at... Aí tem que falar, tipo, as horas certinhas? Ou só os...
No geral, porque você pode
geral?
terminar,
Ah,
você
tá.
pode leave depois da aula, que é 6:50. Você pode leave depois de 10 minutos, porque você ficou conversando, at 7. Geralmente. Isso daqui lembrando que é geralmente. Você pode inventar um também, I leave at 8. Mas é muito fora da casinha. Seria um ali por volta daquele horário. 6:50, 7, 7:30.
I live here at 7:20.
PM.
7 p.m. Não quero falar os minutos, mas como que fala os minutos?
7:30, 7. What's the minutes?
7:20.
7:20
7:20
PM.
p.m.
After.
after the lesson.
Did you understand now?
Yes.
Okay. What time do you leave home to come here? What time do you leave home to come here? Ari?
I leave home. I leave home at about 6 p.m. to come here.
Do you leave your book in the classroom after the lesson? Do you leave your book in the classroom after the lesson? Shigeo?
No, I don't leave my books in the classroom after the lesson. I take them with me.
Do you leave any food on your plate after a meal? Do you leave any food on your plate after a meal? Sabrina?
No, I don't leave any food on my plate after a meal.
After a meal.
After a meal.
What can we see in the sky during the day? What can we see in the sky during the day? Shigeo?
We can see the sun in the sky during the day.
What color is the sun? What color is the sun? Nega?
The sense, the colors of gold.
The color.
The color.
What color is the sky today? What color is the sky today? Ari?
The sky is blue today.
Okay. Do you live on the sea? Do you live on the sea? Sabrina?
No, I don't live on the sea. I live on the land.
What's the name of the sea between Europe and North Africa? What's the name of the sea between Europe and North Africa? Nega?
The name of the sea between Europe.
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 Not
And-
Europe. Europe.
Europe. And North Africa is the Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean Sea.
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
No final.
Mediterranean.
Sea. Is Moscow by the sea? Is Moscow by the sea? Ari?
No, Moscow isn't by the sea. It's inland.
Gente, só uma pergunta. Vocês estão ouvindo muito as crianças gritando lá do lado de fora ou nem estão ouvindo?
Sim, só, mas tá suave.
Yep.
Grita ali na janela, já falo com os pais deles. Tô dando aula! Ok. Já uso os hormônios da gravidez a meu favor. Is New York inland? Is New York inland? Sabrina?
No, New York isn't inland. It's by the sea.
Ok. What's... cadê? Não. Tá me atrapalhando essas crianças.
Parece que agora que você falou, parece que eles estão gritando mais.
Só eu falar, eles aumentaram o barulho. Eu sei, foi só eu falar, aumentaram o barulho. Mas eu vou lá, falo com os pais deles, você vê isso. Nunca fez esse barulho? Nunca teve esse barulho? Segura. Ok. What's this? What's this? Shigeo.
It's 1, 5, 1, 5 equals 5.
Once.
Once.
Mhm.
Okay. It's once 5 equals 5.
What's this? What's this? Nega.
It's twice 5 equals 10.
What's this? What's this? Sabrina.
It's 3 times 5 equals 15.
What's this? What's this? Ari.
It's 4 times 5 equals 20.
Okay. How much is one's 90? How much is one's 90? Shigeo.
Once 90 equals 90.
How much is twice 50? How much is twice 50? Ari.
Twice 50 is 100.
How much is 3 times 13? How much is 3 times 13? Sabrina.
3 times 13 is 39.
How many times a week do you come here? How many times a week do you come here? Nega.
I come here 5 times a week.
How many times a month do you go to the cinema? How many times a month do you go to the cinema? Sabrina.
I go to the cinema about once a month.
Month. How many times a day do you eat? How many times a day do you eat? Ari.
I ate 3 times a day.
I eat.
I eat. Sorry.
How many times do we leave? How many times do we leave? Shigeo.
We only live once.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Nega.
You're cutting the table with your finger.
What do we cut meat with? What do we cut meat with? Ari.
We cut meat with a knife.
With.
With.
Can we cut bread without a knife? Can we cut bread without a knife? Sabrina.
No, we can't cut bread without a knife.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Pretend I have a table here, okay? What am I doing? Shigeo.
You're lifting the table.
You're lifting the table. Can you lift the table with your little finger? Can you lift the table with your little finger? Ari.
No, I can't lift the table with my little finger.
Why not?
What?
Why not? Because.
Sorry. Because it's too heavy for me to lift.
Because. Is this piece of paper light enough for you to lift? Is this piece of paper light enough for you to lift? Nega.
Yes, this piece of paper is
Light
enough for me to lift.
Okay. Is the table as high as the door? Is the table as high as the door? Shigeo.
No, the table isn't as high as the door. It's lower than the door.
Is this building as high as Mount Everest? Is this building as high as Mount Everest? Sabrina.
No, this building isn't as high as Mount Everest. It's lower than Mount Everest.
Is the river Thames as long as the Nile? Is the river Thames as long as the Nile? Nega.
No, the
River Thames
isn't as longer as the
as
Nile.
long as the Nile.
As long as the Nile.
Nega, can you repeat, please?
Long as the Nile. It's short shorter than the Nile.
Is Spain as large as South America? Is Spain as large as South America? Ari.
No, Spain isn't as
Spain.
large as Spain.
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 Spain. No, Spain isn't as large as South America.
South.
It's smaller. South.
South.
South. South America. It's smaller than South America.
Tell me the names of the 4 seasons of the year, please. Tell me the names of the 4 seasons of the year, please. Shigeo.
The names of the 4 seasons of the year are spring, summer, autumn, or fall, and winter.
What season are we in now? What season are we in now? Nega.
We're in spring? No? In spring?
Yes, right? Yeah. What was last season? What was last season? Sabrina.
Last season was spring, winter,
Winter.
summer.
Winter in Brazil, summer United
Here,
States.
South America.
What will next
Brazil.
season be? What will next season be? Ari.
Next season will be summer.
Summer. Tem que traduzir. Which day precedes Wednesday? Which day precedes Wednesday? Shigeo.
Tuesday precede Wednesday.
Does Thursday precede Wednesday? Does Thursday precede Wednesday? Sabrina.
No, Thursday doesn't precede Wednesday. It follows it.
It follows it.
It follows it.
Which number follows the number 13? Which number follows the number 13? Nega.
14 follows the number 13.
Can you repeat? 13?
13.
Does the students precede the teacher out of the classroom after the lesson? Do the students precede the teacher out of the classroom after the lesson? Shigeo.
No, the students don't precede the teacher out of the classroom after the lesson. They follow her.
Does the teacher precede the students into the classroom before the lesson? Does the teacher precede the students into the classroom before the lesson? Sabrina.
No, the teacher doesn't precede the students into precedes the students into the classroom before the lesson. She follows them.
When do you have your breakfast? When do you have your breakfast, Nega?
I have my breakfast at 9 a.m.
When does the lesson begin? When does the lesson begin? Ari.
The lesson begins at 6 p.m.
When do you get up in the morning? When do you get up in the morning? Shigeo.
I get up at 5 a.m. in the morning.
What other words can we use instead of whereas? What other words can we use instead of whereas? Sabrina.
We can use while and whilst instead of whereas.
Which word do we use the most when we speak? Which word do we use the most when we speak? Nega.
We generally use whereas the most when we speak.
Is this an old building we are in at the moment? Is this an old building we are in at the moment? Shigeo.
Yes, this is an old building we're in at the moment.
We're
in at the moment.
Are your shoes new? Are your shoes new? Ari.
No, my shoes aren't new. They're old.
They're old. Is your shirt older than your shoes? Is your shirt older than your shoes? Sabrina?
No, my shirt isn't older than my shoes. It's newer than my shoes.
What's the newest thing you're wearing? What's the newest thing you're wearing? Nega?
My hat is the newest thing I'm wearing.
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 Isso aí, neguinha, criando moda. What's the difference between new and young? What's the difference between new and young? Ari?
The difference between new and young. The difference between new and young is that we use new for things, whereas you use young for people.
Is Miss Brown an old woman? Is Miss Brown an old woman? Sabrina?
No, Miss Brown isn't an old woman. She's
Old.
an old woman. She's a young girl.
Young.
Young.
Are you older than your mother? Are you older than your mother? Shigeo?
No, I'm not older than my mother. I'm younger than my mother.
I'm. Who's the youngest in your family? Who's the youngest in your family? Sabrina?
My son is the youngest in my family.
What am I doing? What am I doing? You're putting your hand on the table. Okay, this is the they can see you on the reflection here.
Another teacher.
Sabrina, let me just Aurora say a little hi. She wanted to say hi yesterday. Aurora, say hi, everyone.
Hi, Aurora.
Hi, princess.
It's so cutie.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Que foi? Quer ver a Aurora? Ele escutou e veio aqui
Foi,
ver a
daqui a pouco
Aurora.
ela volta, depois ela
Ela já foi, ó. Depois ela volta. Ó,
Tadinha.
escutou o nome dela e veio.
What am I doing? Shigeo, you are putting
You're putting
your hand on the table.
Oh, you're putting your hand on the table.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Nega, you're taking.
You're taking your hand off the table.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Sabrina.
You're putting your hat on.
Okay, what am I doing? What am I doing? Ari.
We're taking your hat off. Your head off? Okay.
Hat off. You're taking your hat off.
Head off.
Put
Head off.
on,
Head off.
take off. What do we put on when we go out in winter? What do we put on when we go out in winter? Nega.
We put our hat and coat on when we go out in winter.
What do we take off when we come into a building? What do we take off when we come into a building? Shigeo.
Take off. No, you take our hats and coats off when we come into a building.
Into a building.
Into a building.
Pri,
Yes.
how do you pronounce toca?
Toca, hat.
Hat?
Mas tem mais de um nome. Babe. Yeah. The thing that I made for you, that I need for you, is that called hat? Is there another name for that?
It's a beanie.
Beanie?
Scully.
What? Scully. Beanie, Scully. Beanie é um que eu ouço. I hear. Is she okay? My lord. Beanie is one that I heard people saying, beanie. But I also hear people saying hat.
Okay.
Hat, beanie, and this other one that he said. Is
Thank you.
oh, never heard. Can you send me, text me later? When he send me, I'll send to you guys the other name. Okay, what are the most important holidays of the year in Europe? What are the most important holidays of the year in Europe? Shigeo.
The two most important holidays of the year in Europe are Christmas and Easter.
When's Christmas? Sabrina?
Christmas is on the 25th
25th.
of December.
When's Easter? Nega?
Easter in spring.
Easter?
In spring. Either in March or in April.
Ok. Cadê uma box? Isso aqui é uma box agora, não é, mas finge que é. Is this box empty? Ari?
No, that box isn't empty. It's full.
It's full. Are your pockets full of money? Shigeo?
No, my pockets aren't full of money. I don't have pocket.
That's why. It's the bag. Is your stomach empty after a large meal? It's your stomach empty after a large meal. Ari?
No. What question?
No, my stomach.
No, my stomach isn't empty after a large meal. It's full.
Are the
Empty. Aqui?
stomach?
Empty seria no estômago.
Empty é que tem zero coisas. Empty.
Tá.
Ok? After a large meal. Então, você teve o Natal. Você eat the feast, the Christmas feast, né? Que é o buffet de Natal, né? Buffet é outra palavra em português. After you eat, is your stomach empty? No, it's full. Full of peru de Natal, batata e tudo que tiver direito.
Todo dia fonte de comida.
Somebody's sleepy. She just slept for 1 hour, babe. Alguém tá com sono? Ok. After large meal. Okay. Are the streets full of people during the night? Sabrina?
No, the streets aren't full of people during the night. They're empty during the night.
Okay. Can we see the sun in the sky during the night? In the sky during the night? Nega?
No, we can't see the sun in the sky during the night.
But
we can see the moon and the stars.
What color is the moon? What color is the moon? Ari?
The moon's the color of silver.
Can we count the stars? Shigeo?
No, we can't count the stars.
Of these 3 subjects, mathematics, history, and geography, which do you like the most? Of these 3 subjects, mathematics, history, and geography, which do you like the most? Sabrina?
Of those 3 subjects, mathematics, history, and geography, I like mathematics the most.
About how many subjects must children generally study at school? About how many subjects must children generally study at school? Ari?
Children must generally study about six subjects at school.
Yeah, I don't know. Many. Do you like the subject
Normally
of
18.
8? Average, it's 8?
18.
Yeah, she's sleepy. Do you like the subject of mathematics? Do you like the subject of mathematics? Nega.
Yes, I like the subject of mathematics.
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 Wash.
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 Dress.
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 Soap.
Soap.
Shampoo.
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 Então não é shampoo. Shampoo. Shampoo.
Shampoo.
Okay, wash. Okay, wash. Every day I wash my body. Okay, wash. I take thing. Let's use this. Call this wash towel. You know the wash towel, the little square ones. Umas toalha quadradinha pequenininha. Wash towel. Can you? Okay, wash my body. Okay, wash. After I take a shower, I dress up. I put my clothes on. Dress. Okay? Dress. I'm dressing myself right now. Lógico que eu não vou dar um exemplo estando naked, né? Então, I dress myself. Okay? Undress is this. Undress. Undress. E aí eu tiro o resto, né? No caso. And the opposite is dress. Ok? Soap. Soap é aquele negocinho que faz espuma que você wash yourself. Is the soap. Ok? Não confunda soap com soup. Soup é sopa. Sopa.
No Duolingo coloca lá, tipo, numa lição, colocação que aparece, né? Com as palavras que são parecidas. Aí coloca soap e esse aqui, ó.
Soup and soap.
Soap.
Soup, you. Soup and soap. It's
Pra
what
ver
you...
se você tá entendendo o que é. Soap ou soap.
Makes sense. That's nice. And shampoo. Same word in Portuguese, okay? Shampoo. What do we do when we get up in the morning? What do we do when we get up in the morning? Nega.
Wash and dress when we get up in the morning.
Do you dress before washing? Do you dress before washing? Sabrina.
Yes, I dress before washing.
What do you wash? What do we wash our hands with? What do we wash our hands with? Ari.
We wash our hands with soap. Soap.
Yes, soap.
And water.
Soap and water. What do we wash our hair with? What do we wash our hair with? Shigeu.
We wash our hair with shampoo.
Shampoo. Hot.
Hot.
Warm.
Warm.
Cool.
Cool.
Cold.
Cold.
Finland.
Finland.
One of the.
One of the.
Ok, so hot. Hot, então vou me referir a esse tea, ok? Tea. Quando o tea tá hot, eu queimo a minha língua, ok? Because it's hot, like it's really hot. You can't drink like hot because it's too hot. Okay? Warm. Perfect, warm. Okay? Cool. It's close to cold. Okay? Cold, it's when go to the refrigerator. I put the tea in the refrigerator and then it's cold. Okay? And cool is between cold and warm. It's not cold. It's not like with ice, but it's also not warm. It's when I leave there for like 1 hour and then I come to drink. Not warm. It's cool. almost cold, okay? Winter, winter, it's really cold. Snow, we have snow, it's really cold. Fall, fall or autumn, it's cool. It's not hot, not warm. It's a little, quando você tá na sombra, tá cold, quando você tá no sol, tá hot. O fall é cool, ok? Bate aquele vento, the wind is cool. It's like you have goosebumps, okay? It's not cold, but it's spring, when have the flowers, spring is warm. It's not super hot, but it's warm. It's hot. A shirt like this, it's pretty nice. It's warm, okay? And summer, summer is hot, okay? Lembrando que eu estou falando das temperaturas do sudeste do Brasil, não estou falando do norte. Okay? Finland is a country that it's really cold, okay? It's one of the coldest countries in the world, okay? One of the coldest countries, okay? So it's not hot. Brazil is one of the hottest countries in the world, okay? It's one example of hot country. Okay, is it hot in Finland? Is it hot in Finland, Ari?
No, it isn't hot in the Finland. It's
In
cold.
Finland.
Cold. In Finland,
It's cold.
it's cold.
Is it warm in autumn? Is it warm in autumn? Sabrina?
No, it isn't warm in autumn. It's cool.
It's cool. Is it hotter in winter than in summer? Is it hotter in winter than in summer? Nega?
No, it isn't hotter in winter than in summer. It's colder in winter than in summer.
After the word one of the, we use the plural noun. For example, Paris is one of the largest cities. Okay. So this one of the, after we say one of the, we use a plural noun. For example, this example that I have here, so Paris is one of the, one no meio da, one of the largest, pode ser largest, richest, ugliest, whatever you want, one of the largest, and the adjective that you want in here, cities in Europe, cities, plural, okay? It's one between, among various, among many. Which is one of the hottest countries in the world? Which is one of the hottest countries in the world? Shigeo?
India is one of the hottest countries in the world.
India.
India.
Not dia. Dia.
India.
Not G. D.
India.
India. Yes. Which is one of the coldest countries in the world? Which is one of the coldest countries in the world? Nega.
Finland is one of the
Coldest.
coldest countries in the world.
Nega. Esqueci a palavra. Enfim. Is it as hot in Scandinavia as it is in Spain? Is it as hot in Scandinavia as in Spain? Sabrina?
No, it isn't as hot in Scandinavia as in Spain.
Spain.
It's colder in Scandinavian than in Spain.
Perfect. And that's it for today.
Oh.
We went 5 minutes more.
One question.
Yes.
No understand on of the.
One of the. Calma aí, deixa eu só. 1 sec.